Alright, welcome back everybody to the Sky Factory. Let's see. Just want to go ahead and start talking about what I've done. I've done a lot of stuff off camera here. Basically just trying to kill time to get these dirts fertilized, which as you can see I've gone ahead and done. And I've started just a little bit working on, these are actually tier 5 Infernium plants. I moved the other ones over here because unfortunately you can't, unless you pull them out of the ground, you can't tell what tier they are, so I wanted to keep them separated. Moved my crops over here. Gone ahead and pulled out the seeds for, I think I've already taken the stuff out of here. Pulled out the dirt and the wood seeds. I had a bunch of essence for those already. I don't think I'll need a whole bunch more, at least anytime soon. So I went ahead and just pulled those seeds out. And I've actually gone ahead and created a diamond seed. To do that, I've gone ahead and taught this refined storage system how to make some stuff. So if we come look at the, we sort this thing to craftables only. Anything in here is a recipe that I've taught it, whether it's got them or not. If I take those out, you can see that the craft option shows up. Basically, I've taught it all the different essence tiers, and also all the seed tiers as far as the crafting seeds, and also the Infernium seeds. Taught it how to make this crystal so it can make those on its own. So now what I can do, like these tier 5s, try to make 10 and see if we've got enough. You can see this button's grayed out, so we're missing something. Diamonds. I think I've got, should have some diamonds in here. A couple. That's why I've gone ahead and planted a diamond seed, so I'm going to start needing these pretty regular. So let's see if we can do this now. And we're still missing something. A bunch more essence. Alright. So let's just do 5. There we go. So let's get that going. You can see it churning through crafting stuff. And if we look at our crafting monitor, you can see the stages of what it's doing. You know, it's having to take each stage and run it through the crystals just like you would manually. Plus it's having to make all the seeds, and it's just, you can see just 5 of those tier 5 seeds takes a ton of work. And it's definitely not something I want to be standing around doing. So it's cool that we can teach this machine how to do it. To do that, you can see I've made a couple more crafters here too, because they fill up pretty quick. This one here, I taught it how to make all the processor parts and the printed silicon and stuff, and I've got it connected to. You can see this is the front facing part of the crafter. It's facing towards this solderer, and then I had to use the process pattern encoder to teach it the recipes. You put those recipes in this crafter that's facing a solderer, and it's going to know to make these things. It has to pull it into that solderer, and then I had to put an importer and connect it back to the controller. So that'll pull, once it's made something, it has to have some way to pull it back into the system. So that does that. Oddly enough, I guess because it's just importing back into the refined storage system, it knows that it needs to pull those out. You don't have to tell it like in an external storage situation for some other mod that's not actually part of this mod. So that's cool too. Yeah. What else? I've taught it a couple other things. If you shift, you can see what the patterns hold. I taught it how to make the quartz. This is just the basic recipe of 3 iron and another quartz to make the iron enriched quartz. So that's cool. I went ahead and got these chickens. I bred the blue ones and the green ones to level 10. And then I've got just 5 of each just sitting here, basically being a poop factory. And as you can see now, I've pretty well got all the stuff that I need out of those guys. And just to automate it, I just took and put the Ender IO item pipes into that chest, and then I was trying to void out some of this crap, but I think the way it works is like the filter that I put in here, you can see, I wasn't aware of this either, but you can see that the eggs have the stats that the chickens have too. And so I'm assuming that if the stats are different, it counts as a different item. Anyway, I don't really need that stuff anymore now. Also went ahead and made a buttload of these accelerators. I think there's 1, 2, that's 6 there, and I think 7 under this one. Basically, I just had a bunch of time to kill, so I went ahead and set up this Empowerer, which is the Empowerer base station, which looks something like this. All this stuff was a pain to make. Just not really hard. It's just a lot of running back and forth to the reconstructor over there. So you have to make this display stand, and then these iron casings. Those aren't too terrible. The redstone crystals aren't too terrible. These batteries are just kind of a pain in the ass to make. And then you have to have 4 more of the display stands, and those are actually powered underneath, so you can see here. So basically, if you look up a recipe for this Empowerer, there's 4 directions plus the middle, so you have to put something, whatever you're trying to empower, on the Empowerer, and then whatever ingredients it calls for on each of the display stands, and then it will do the magic and eventually turn that thing into whatever the empowered form is. So yeah, I think that pretty much catches up to the stuff I was doing while I was waiting for all this manure to do its thing. Whoops. Okay, we can come down here. That's fine. So we should be done with our seeds here. Where's my... There we go, tier 5. Let's go ahead and throw those in the dirt. Get those going. I was just checking on how much of this stuff I had. I pretty much wasted through most of it. Not wasted, but burned through it to make tier 2 seeds and some of these tier 5 recipes and such. Anyway, today I want to do some chicken stuff to get to some cool metals to make some better weapons. So on that note, let's get right in it. Alright, let me make sure I've got my net here, some seeds. And basically what I want to do is get to this manulin. You can get them out of the loot bags. Manulin, there we go. But it's just going to be probably more easy. More easy? I don't think that's right, but whatever. It's just going to be easier, less... There's still going to be a bunch of chance as far as the breeding chances, but eventually we know we'll get there. So basically the way this works is you just have to go through, this is the end result that we're looking for, it's cobalt and ardite, so we have to figure out how to get to each of those. As you can see, there's going to be quite a few stages here. Might not get it all done today, but at least we can work on getting started. So I'm going to need a flint chicken and a bone white chicken. So let's grab, I probably got some in the system over here, some eggs. Just going to go ahead and go for 2 stacks of eggs. The flint chicken, I'm sure, is just going to be flint around the eggs, like this. Let's just go, let's do 8, and then take this stuff out. And the bone white, I'm sure, was probably just bone meal. Bone white chicken, yeah, bone meal, or this floral white powder that we don't have. So we'll use bone meal, we've got plenty of bones. somewhere. Actually, that reminds me, I don't know if I talked about it or not. I went ahead and hooked up this recycler to the system here, so it's pulling out anything that it's able to recycle. All this chainmail stuff, these bags, it won't do. But I want to turn this. If I just, let's see, I just disable this. I do want this thing to start collecting some more bones, so I just turn that off and let it do that. Okay, let's make some bone meal, make some of these eggs. Let's pull this out. And just get to a stack. Make some of these eggs up and test our luck here, see if we can get a couple chickens. Seven. Okay, we'll go with 7. These stage 1 chickens are the hardest part. Once you get the base level chickens to level 10, like these 2 guys, and I'll probably get rid of most of those. Once you start breeding them, the next level tiered chickens will come out as level 10s already. So that didn't work. All right, we got a flint, so that's good. Let's just go ahead and throw him in there. And actually, just for shits and giggles here, let me see what happens if I breed these 2. See if I can get a higher level. Why isn't this? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, when you put them in this thing and take them out, it sets their breeding cooldown to like 7 or 8 minutes. Shucks. All right. See if we can't get another bone white chicken, or get a bone white chicken. Nope. Shit. All right, more bone meal it is. And we'll try again. Come on, chicken. Chicken, arise. Arise, chicken. Damn it. Oh, this is such a pain. I don't know why these can't just be guaranteed spawns. I guess just to make it a pain in the ass. Seven more. Dude, this is getting ridiculous. That's like 30, at least 30 couple. With no joy so far. Dang. Killing me, Smalls. Alright. I'm running out of eggs too. There we go. Alright. Sweet. It only took like 50 eggs, but we finally got one. Alright, so... Whoop. And it's a baby. Why did this one come out, like, grown up? This one's still a baby. Either way. Well, I guess since we're waiting on him to... Oh, look at that. I swear that thing said like 8 minutes. I don't know, maybe because he's level 10, it went super fast. And, oh yeah, nice. Look at that. Bonus. So we just saved ourselves a bit of time there. Got level 9 across the board with him. That's sweet. Come on. Maybe we can get lucky and do the same thing with this bone white chicken. And he's almost ready to go again. See if I can't pick this guy up. Let's put him back over here. Come on. How long's he got? 4 minutes. Give us some more seeds. All right, let's see if we get lucky and get another like a higher level bone white. Come on, come on. Nope. We got light blue, which I guess is the what do you call it? The merge, the merger. That's basically when you breed these chickens of different types, you have a chance of one of the parents or whatever the whatever they combine into. So we got a bit unlucky there. But I'm just going to hang on to this guy in case we need him for another recipe. He's already pretty close to level 10. So pick him up. We'll just pop him over in this thing. Like so. And those are going to be a couple minutes. So let's take a look at the other side of the recipe here and see what other chickens we might have to create. Manually, so the cobalt. Actually, I think I just stayed on the left side for that one, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so what happens if I go down the right side on the Ardite path? Another quartz chicken, cold chicken. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to go to the nether and pick up. Guess we can do that now. Just hop into the portal here, zoom around that fortress and see if we can find a chicken walking around. There's 2 or 3 types of chickens that spawn in the nether naturally. Oh, hello zombie pigman. Can I get out of my door, please? Thank you. Nice. Look at that. Got a little party going on here. How come you guys didn't invite me, huh? Huh? Bastards. Another thing you can do is like just build a little platform off of the portal, which will allow, it's a spawnable area for mobs, so you can get anything that spawns on the ground, kind of right next to your portal. All right, here we go. I couldn't see. I mean, I don't know if it's just the light in the room today, or if the nether got darker for some reason. Anyway, let's see if we can't spot a chicken here. That's a magma. Oh, I'm on fire. Skeleton. Somebody's been fighting. There's one. That's a chicken, isn't it? Yeah. What is this? Nether quartz. Perfect. Perfect. So that was fairly painless. Minus catching on fire for a little bit there. It's alright. Our armor took care of us on that one. Let's see if I can get in here without... Okay, so they despawned except for this guy hanging out on top. Yeah, for anybody that's never played Minecraft or has never been to the nether, those zombie pigmen they're passive until you hit one. Like if you smack them with even just a bare hand or a weapon, it pisses them off, and any of them that are like around will just attack you on sight at that point. So as long as you don't mess with them, they're not really a threat. These guys still aren't ready to go. Still nothing there. So let me grab some fences and build another little pen here. Sweet, I've got another monitor already. Let's just slap one of these together real quick. Something like this. Boom. And boom. And we'll put this guy here. Probably should have grabbed, well, I only have one net. I was going to say I should have grabbed 2, but maybe we can try to cheese it again like we did with one of our flints here. Six minutes. That's the worst part about this chicken breeding. It's just the cooldown times that you can't do anything about. At least at least growing them up into adults, you can accelerate it. Dang. Okay. Well, let's go back to the old drawing board here and see if we can get a head start on anything else. So, I'm wondering, it says hell, which is the, that's the biome for the nether. I'm wondering if these don't spawn in the nether. Oh well. Worst case, you can breed them from coal and nether quartz, so guess we'll not worry about that. Alright, Ardite. Chicken, lava chicken. That's the other kind of hard part about this, is just keeping track of what you're looking at. So I need a log chicken. log chicken. It's log. It's log. It's a log chicken. Alright, logs. Guess this would be a good time to use some of this wood essence. And I think it's just 3 of those, yeah. So you can see I've got a little over 300 of these things, and 3 of them turn into 16 logs. That stuff goes a long way. Alright, let's see if we can hopefully do better than we did with the bone chickens there. Oh yeah, look at that. And it's all grown up. Kick ass. And I'm gonna need another breeding area. I was hoping to get away with only having a couple of these. Let's see what we get here. Give me a bone white chicken. Nope. I might have to just bite the bullet and make another one. And I don't really need 2 of these, I don't think. Oops. He's over there now. I don't know. I might as well go ahead and keep this guy. Just in case. I've still got fences. I might have to make another one on those monitors. Let me go ahead and break out this stone fence. So yeah, unfortunately this chicken farming is just kind of a tedious thing. Not much I can do about that. But, just kind of given the basics, and then I'll just have to do that stuff off screen, I guess, until I get through the stage 1 stuff. After that, it should pick up pretty good as far as not having to spend a bunch of time just breeding the same types of chickens to get to the higher levels. Put that away. I don't know what I just put in there. One of my tools or something. Oh well. What was I doing? Monitor. Breeding monitor. No? Okay, let's do this. Nursery monitor, that's what it is. Can I make this yet? Do one of those. Got some slabs, so that should be okay. There we go. Sweet. Let me just double check that I've got proper lighting going on here. Just pluck that right there. Grab this log chicken. Come here, log chicken. These guys should be good to go. See if I get lucky here. Yeah, almost at level 10. That's nice. Oh, good. Nice. Yeah. Alright, cool. So, I'm just going to go ahead and murder this guy. Bye. 3.5 minutes. Alright, so there's no sense in wasting seeds on that. This guy is 10, 9, 10, so I can get rid of this level 1 noob. Get out of my face. speed this guy up a little bit. Yes, that kind of reminds me too. I had this thing hooked up with that farming station, and I got just inundated with with this wheat. I kept a bunch of it. A bunch of it I just kind of threw away. But I got a healthy supply of seeds here, so I went ahead and just took the machine out of here and pulled that growth crystal out and stuck it over with this stuff, where it's more important now. Okay, so yeah, this is just going to be a bunch of this back and forth for quite a while. So I'm just going to cut it off here. I'm probably going to end up with a bunch of these. Probably have to extend this out some, and probably have this whole area lined up with the pens, so I can, once I breed a stage of chicken out, I'm going to hang on to it just so I have it if I need to use it again. So yeah, I'm just going to do, like I said, just do that stuff off camera because it's not super exciting to watch. And then we'll come back after that's gotten to the kind of the next phase of breeding. So yeah, hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll see you later, folks.